Like I remember way back when we had backpacks and glass, back of the bus, rapping to other friends. This was back before the bars, way before the labels. Me and you recorded on your mom's kitchen table. We knew that we would make it, just waiting on our moment. It's crazy, this music thing has gotten lonely. Everything we wanted, everything that we worked for seemed to go away when you opened up my car door. Hey, maybe I just need to move on. I'm getting kinda tired of writing up all these sad songs, but I'm the one that needs to grow. So I guess I thought I'd let you know. If I could say one thing, it would be thank you for being real. I really hope the time can come in here, you feel me? I really hope that one day I can move on. Until then, I pray I stay strong, you feel me?
Growing up as a male and being in the South, a lot of times showcasing your emotions, or if something happens, you kind of mask it or you fix the problem. And so leading up into my life, though life wasn't perfect and life didn't necessarily make sense all the time, it was still stuff as a man you could suppress. No one up until, you know, me being 17 years old and me being in this car accident had trained me for something or had prepared me for how to cope and how to handle an experience like this, because you always think it couldn't be me, right? Like it could never hit home like this. Like you hear about stories where people pass away or there's a car accident or someone ODs or whatever's going on, but it couldn't happen to you. And so when it finally did happen to me, there were a lot of things that, though I knew that God was good and that God was working in the situation, there was a lot of stuff that inside of me I didn't know how to deal with, because men didn't show emotion or men didn't reveal that they were hurting or that they were weak or anything like that. And so whenever I first wanted to write this song, I had written the song a few years back, and it was kind of my way of explaining how I really feel. Though I've told it a million times and though I've walked with people through it, it's kind of hard to really get out, and you can't just yell at somebody when you want to yell about a subject. And with me doing music, it was almost like an outlet that I was able to finally, one, write it all down, but two, voicing it in a way that unleashed everything that I had inside of me. And it's crazy because as a guy, you don't get that. You're supposed to be the man. You're supposed to be the one that is always leading, and you don't show the emotion, and nothing really bothers you, when in reality, we just tend to suppress everything. And especially, you know, if you don't have a hobby or if you don't have something that you're voicing that frustration out in. And so whenever I was writing this song, I messaged Damon's mom, who's like a mom to me, and I love her, and we talked now, and I said, hey, is it okay if I do this? And you know, she said she would love for me to, and I sent it to her before I ever released it or anything like that. And it's been something that I have constantly gone back to, and it's helped me. It's almost been therapeutic for me in moving forward. And I encourage you, if you have ever went through anything like that, or you just feel like depression setting in, anxiety setting in, any of that's going on, find a way to release that. And as crazy and as loud and as emotional as you can be, do it. Because your mental and emotional health are so much more important than how you look to other people on the outside.
When I needed you most, you were there. You even take off work to come and chill. Always real, you knew the deal. To me, you were a brother. A couple weeks ago, I swear I saw your mother. She came up to me and kissed me on the head. And for that moment, I swear I was a kid. I was crying in her shirt. She told me that she loved me. So Damon, I thank you for making me your family. Way back when I was sleeping on the floor, I had my own room, but I was still sleeping yours. We were tight, but words can't explain. The only way to show you is if you could feel my pain. It's insane how much you really meant to me. I sometimes wish that you would have been driving me, surviving me, so you can tell your kids what the ink means, that is branded on your skin. I relive your memories every single day, and when someone brings you up, I smile anyway. It's the hardest thing I've ever been through, but the hardest part is never selfish, cause you knew me better than anyone else did. We were kids, playing in the bad part of town, but you always knew that your brother holds you down. The same brother who would give you a shirt, the same brother who was there when you hurt. I was there to pick you up from the dirt. Now I'm here to come and write you this verse, and I even would've sat in that hearse, but now I remember all the good times. I remember all the tears cried. Now I thank God that you were in my life, and Zach, I promise I'll never think twice. I love you, I love you.